So funny story, I was just at the border trying to leave Canada because my band broke up last night and they said that you guys confiscated my drums and I had to come here and claim them.
Yeah, we stole them, so.
Drumeo, always up to no good. There's a big trouble.
That's gotta be the lowest position floor tom we've ever had of any drummer who's been through Drumeo, ever.
The world's changed for the better. It's like embrace it, learn, to never stop learning.
Love it, dude. All right, so today's gonna be a fun day. We're here with Father John, who is the drum tech for Frank Zummo with Sum 41, and we're gonna be building Frank Zummo's Sum 41 kit right here in the Drumeo studio. We're gonna see how you put it all together, and I think Frank is hanging around somewhere in the studio right now, so he may drop in at some point. So
let's get to it.
Let's do it. So some people may be watching as Canadians, and they may have seen this kit last night at the time of filming at the Juno Awards. I guess this was the last time, supposedly, that it's going to be played.
It's last band performance.
Yeah.
Zummo still got a few days left on it.
So I guess this is going off of the new record, Heaven and Hell.
Correct. The whole kit was designed with the album aesthetic in mind. You'll notice that the kick drums are different colors. Represents the Heaven and Hell side. Lowboy Beaters sponsored us. There's also Heaven and Hell themed kick drum beaters. Yeah, last night was really special, man. It was surreal to be a part of like the final performance of a band that I learned to play my instrument to. My best friend and I growing up, he and I would learn Sum 41 songs on guitar so the other one could play drums too. Unfortunately, he passed away before I landed this job, and it was so surreal to be working for a band with such a personal connection.
Yeah, that's
all
cool.
those years later. On the very last sound check, Dave Brown Sound asked me to get up on drum kit and play Fat Lip with those guys. I actually did have to take a moment later and go be a little emotional for that, but
that's wild, man.
Just goes to show you how genuinely nice those people are.
That's a full circle moment right there.
It really was. 16-year-old me would have never believed that.
Is he like fully mic'd up in the kicks, like with the Kelly shoe or something like that?
I actually have both Kelly shoe mounting systems in there.
Nice.
The flat one for the BL8 and the horseshoe one for the V-kick equivalents.
Nice.
There's also, in the skinny drum that can be called the Gong drum or the UFO drum, there's also a Kelly shoe system in that.
So when you're teching for Frank, like some drummers, if something's like an inch off of where it should be, they'll know.
Well, the very fortunate thing about the way his riser is set up, it's got hardware cups that do not move. All of the microphones are mounted to this kit by the time, so we don't have to worry about mic stands being different positions every day.
Yep.
Everything is rock solid, the same.
Nice.
Each and every day.
How often does Frank break stuff on the road?
He really likes the wing that's super tight, Tommy Lee tight. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of release from all the standing waves that may be in there. By and large, that's the only thing he breaks. Is his crash cymbals.
So we're just getting started building Frank's Heaven and Hell Sum 41 kit, and we're actually going to be giving away a signed copy of the album to a lucky winner here on the Drumeo YouTube channel. Go to the link down in the description. All the details are going to be there. Good luck to all of you, and let's get back to the kit build. Is Frank sitting that low too?
Oh my God, yes.
It's like Tommy Lee, Tommy Aldridge low.
I mean, it's comfortable for me, and I'm not a tall guy.
So he's got grip tape on pretty much everything?
Yep. You should see the soles of his shoes.
Oh, are they just destroyed?
Faded.
I would imagine if there's grip tape on there, like he's not able to slide on the pedal that easily.
He doesn't swivel. He's all leg.
Crazy.
One thing you might notice, Frank is a left-handed drummer playing a right-handed kit. When he starts his fills, everything's left-hand lead.
Weird.
Even if it means he's got a paradiddle out to end on a right-hand crash, he will start everything left-hand. It is crazy.
So things like, just by watching him, I don't think you would pick up, but now that you say it, it's probably all we're gonna see.
The rack tom is where the colors split.
So this is gonna hold the rack tom. Snare, is there anything else coming off of this?
Nope. He wanted to keep it as kind of a low profile in front of him as he could.
I mean, sometimes it is annoying with the tripod base on the snare, especially with two kick pedals.
Which is why, if you look, it's on a much shorter rack bar system here. This is what we used last night. This is Masters of Maple Brass 6.5 by 14.
Yeah.
Heavy as hell. Sounds
like
absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous and it sounds amazing.
It looks like Frank's whole thing is like pretty low profile. I'm assuming even when he's sitting down, like he's He's like sitting over the drums.
Yes, he gets right up on that snare drum. Until you see how low these the floor toms are.
Dude, that's gonna be really low.
It's even lower than the snare drum.
That's got to be the lowest position floor tom we've ever had of any drummer who's been through Drumeo ever. Does he use the Gong bass drum like quite often, or is that?
Yes, he does. Anytime he would typically hit these two,
Yeah.
he shifts it down to these two.
Nice.
He does have a few fills that kind of oscillate between accenting here and like high and extreme low. This
Yeah.
is a company from Austria gifted this to Frank. They are called Stone Drum. This is quite literally made of stone. Toms last about 3 shows generally, so
Okay.
on a 2-hour set, so about 6 hours.
Nice.
What I do with the snare drum is somewhere between halfway through its first show's playthrough and through all the way through to the second show. Man, it settles in and it's just really nice. 16-inch suites, 18 China FX trash. The last couple tours we've been on the A suite.
So you're basically locking those down as tight as possible.
Yeah, they don't move on them. 20-inch K cluster, 23-inch A suite, 7.5-inch Volcano bell.
Nice. So generally, like, he's not using anything like super heavy on the kit. All this stuff is pretty medium weight.
Yes, from our friends at Roland.
So you're triggering all the toms, snares, and kicks? Or?
Everything gets a trigger for front of house noise gating. When he strikes this with full force, it's gonna resonate.
Oh yeah.
Almost all of these.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's her.
What's up, dude?
So funny story. I was just at the border trying to leave Canada because my band broke up last night, and they said that you guys confiscated my drums, and I had to come here and claim them.
Yeah, we stole them. So
Drumeo always up to no good. You guys are big trouble. Good to be here, man. Finally, we made this happen.
I know. We got the kit.
We're keeping the party going. You know,
That's
last
right.
night was the last performance of Sum 41, and it's only fitting to end this in Vancouver,
Yeah.
where you guys are. And what's really special, like I told the guys last night, I was like, I'm gonna get to play so much of the Heaven and Hell record, which
Yeah.
we've only played the singles live.
Yeah.
Like I had to go do my homework and relearn a lot of these songs because
Nice.
I haven't played them since we tracked this record during COVID. It's kind of fitting. Like
Yeah.
come here, do a final hurrah with this drum set.
Yeah.
And this kit ships from here to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where it's gonna be on display for the next year.
We built the kit, and I guess we just kind of want to hear from you. Like, you were deep in designing this whole rig. We had seen your last kit when we were with you in Washington on the last run. But what's different about this kit, and what was kind of the concept behind it?
This is the first time I've ever actually gotten album artwork specific. Because it was like such a double album with this Heaven and Hell theme, I wanted to have the drums reflect that album theme. All my other kits, really, Shepard Fairey designed all those kits with me. I'd go to his art shows and just be like, I love this, I love that. So we did a lot of like really cool art and some stuff that was like heavy meanings and things that resonated with me. And because it was also the last hour to custom paint these, they literally brought in a local airbrush artist, and he did all this by hand. And hand airbrushed the whole kit. And then they threw in the lighting inside as another like little wow factor. You know. And when I got in Sum 41, I went to more short size drums because we needed to be boomy and tight, but also we don't need that ring forever because there's a lot of going on in the mix. The guys at DW helped me design this rack. I literally sent them dimensions of how I wanted everything to be low profile. They hand cut all the stuff for me and then shipped it to me, and I just kind of put it together at home. And then talking about how low I play my stuff, I played my stuff a lot higher. And when I filled in for Tommy Lee, I was really nervous because Tommy is really tall.
Yeah.
I sat behind his kit. He sits low and plays everything low. I fell in love with just how everything felt, especially with the cymbals. He had the cymbals kind of tight.
Yeah.
When they're all loose and like this, I feel like I can't control.
Yeah.
And just because I'm short, it just felt more natural for me to like rip around. I don't sit there and like do it for aesthetic reasons.
I remember watching, I think it was a documentary or something, and Tommy's like, yeah, I watched Tommy Aldridge, and that's where it came from, and now you're seeing that with Tommy Lee.
So,
and it's this lineage of kit setups, and super cool, man.
It's all Tommy Aldridge's fault.
Boom chop, boom chop.
Question for you, Frank. So you're mentioning like you studied with teachers who kind of set you on the right path of playing and stuff. Like, how did that Did they teach you about kit setup and ergonomics in a way that you're not going to completely kill your body with movements that don't make sense, or was that just like figuring it out over time?
The teachers that I had, we worked more on, you know, reading and beats and all the books and all that stuff. It wasn't until I was in high school and Dom Famularo was somebody, you know, I'm from Long Island, New York, so is he. He was just in my circle. So I went to Dom.
Yeah.
I just said, this is what my band's saying. And Dom said, okay. He didn't judge. We started studying. We just sit there on a practice pad forever, just about learning the free stroke. Changed my posture, and he changed my life. And he, because he was such an inspiring and motivational person, he came to me at a time when I needed that. We could never stop learning, and I'm on a constant quest to just like better my craft, to do this as long as I can. What you guys do here, it's like when I'm talking to all these kids and they're like, what else can I do for my drumming? Like, I'm like, go check out Drumeo and all these drummers that you have access to now, where you're getting lessons and watching them actually play a song and show how it breaks down. Or like, I wish I had this stuff coming up. It's so incredible for the you know, kids that live in another country or could never afford a lesson from a Chad Smith because he doesn't give it lessons. You know, to have all of this now, to just be in your wheelhouse, it's like, it's so rad what's going on. The world's changed for the better, and it's like, embrace it, learn, can never stop learning.
Love it, dude. And once again, we're giving away a copy of Heaven and Hell signed by Frank Zummo to a lucky winner here on the Drumeo YouTube channel. All you need to do is go to the link down in the description to enter to win. So good luck to all of you, and we'll see you in the next video.